My customers are complaining. That's why I came out here.
Am I in the store?
Doesn't matter. You could be outside. You outside. As soon as they complain.
Am I in the parking lot?
By a man only identified
if you're outside, if they are complaining,
I'm not in the parking lot.
Have you ever noticed the reaction?
Let me tell y'all something. Before I start this video, I just want to tell you how shocking this is. Like, even to see this in person was shocking. But the reason why I'm showing you this is because I want you to understand the reality of what's going on in the world today. What type of people there are in the world today. I'm standing in front of these people and I still couldn't believe what was unfolding. And it just goes to show you how bad the world has gotten. This is just ridiculous. I mean, these people just do what they want to do. They're not held accountable to nobody because the persons that are overseeing them are corrupt themselves. So bitter fruit produces bitter fruit. And this goes bitter all the way to the root. So what you're about to see in this footage is shocking. But I want you to see this because I want you to understand how bad it is, how corrupt people can get.
There was a certain rich man which was clothed in purple and fine linen, and fared sumptuously every day. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate, full of sores, and desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. Moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores. And it came to pass,
I don't need permission to be over here. I need permission to be over there.
The angels into Abraham's bosom. The rich man also died.
Oh, the customers complained to you?
Yeah, that's why I came. That's how I even know.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, sorry that they complained to you.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry about that. I just have work to do here today, so I'm with the Soldiers for Christ Global Community from Long Beach, California. I'm just here to deliver a message, and then I leave. That's it.
Yeah, but when customers start complaining,
So
it's not that I'm on some sort of property, it's the customers complaining to you.
Yeah, and this is our property, so if they complain, I have to come myself.
Not by your name,
but by...
So what I didn't realize at that moment was he was telling the store manager that he was going to go call the police. I guess because I was challenging the complaint. I didn't know that until I thought back about it. And this is the reason why I tell you guys, you got to be very observative. You got to observe everything because the enemy is not going to tell you. And by the way, when I say the enemy, those who know who I'm talking about. Satan. The enemy is not going to tell you, oh, I'm getting ready to go and try to set you up. He just goes and do it. He didn't come and tell Job, hey, Job, I'm getting ready to attack you and I'm getting ready to attack everything that you own and even you. No, he just went and did it. Job got no heads up at all. So just remember, keep your head on a swivel and know that the enemy, he is always on the prowl. You shouldn't be paranoid because God is in control of all things. But you must be aware.
Your wealth should show the level of wealth this man
The property begins when the parking lot begins.
Is that all the good and lavish things he had, not a single one of those things.
You see that over there?
Take
a look. What's your name?
When he died.
Benjamin.
Benjamin, you see how the property looks different over there and it looks different here?
Affluence does
the property's over there. This is different.
Does not equal
the actual properties in the parking lot. Listen, I've been doing this for many years. I know what property lines. There's a such thing as quasi property. So quasi is
God
public
indeed can make you rich.
public property
God indeed
within the gray
can
area
bless you
of
beyond your
private property.
wildest
So say for
dreams or
example,
imagination.
this would be
However,
township property, like that's property,
with the prosperity gospel
and the parking lot's
is that
right there. So this will be
prosperity
considered
is
quasi
the age
because the
if
public has
someone
authority,
is
excuse me, not authority. They have permission to come back and forth. You see these trails right here? People have been walking through here.
being used by God.
So they don't need permission to be here. They need permission to be in the parking lot. The only time a tow truck can come and tow a car if it is on private property. The private property begins right there. So I'm literally in the gray area right now.
Let me just call the authorities and we'll work it out.
Why call the authorities?
Like I said, I've been getting complaints. That's why I came out here.
But they're complaining. So when you have to go about calling the authorities, you are now enforcing feelings. You're the feelings enforcement. So you're like, okay, these people feel some type of way because of what's going on. What did they exactly say to you? Was it that I was said or how loud it was?
No, there was a gentleman
The rich
on the
man,
property
with all his
speakers
affluence,
out.
lifted his
So
eyes
they
up
want me
in
to come check it
hell.
out.
It is
That doesn't sound like a complaint to me. It sounds like they just want you to see who I am. And so my information is right here.
Like I said, it's a few customers, so let me just go
That's
check
my
with authorities.
information. But why include the authority? It does not make sense. I'm not a threat to
I'm
anyone
not
here.
saying you're a threat. Let's see what they say.
It is
But there's nothing, there's no threat here. Why call the authorities? That creates problems.
No, it does not
Because they're going to tell you the same thing.
Okay, so let me hear them out.
Why? I just explained to you about property. You're causing problems now. It's like say for an example, Benjamin, if I come on your property at your home, you have the right to call the police and have me removed, right? Because you don't know me. But here, I come here on quasi-property public. No one's complaining about the sound of what I'm saying. So you checked me out. You see my ID. You see my name right there. You see that I'm not here role-playing or annoying people or anything like that. So why call the authority? The authority should be called when I'm threatening people. I'm threatening your operations of business. I'm in your operations. I refuse to leave. Or you're trying to trespass me. That's when you call the authority.
Like I said, customers complain to me. That's just somebody else. I'm making them feel uncomfortable. So that's why I came outside.
Okay, this is public area.
Okay, so let the authorities come so they can situate it out. Maybe they'll give me
How is this out of your hands, though?
Huh?
How is this out of your hands?
What you mean out of my hand?
When you have to call the authorities, that's beyond your
I'm
hands.
gonna call them to see what they have to say about you. You're set up right here and get their opinion.
That doesn't make
you to earn money to provide for your family.
You're gonna do what you want to do at the end of the day.
Like I said,
There's no talking to you, man. I'm trying to reason with you. I'm trying to use common sense.
And we're gonna reason when the authorities come. Let's see what they say.
I mean, I'm not afraid of the authorities, and the authorities are gonna look at me and say, okay, whatever.
Don't allow money to become your.
But I'm just saying, it's pointless to call them.
My customers are complaining. That's why I came out here.
Am I in the store?
Doesn't matter. You could be outside. You outside. As soon as they
Am I in the parking lot?
By a man only identified
if you're outside, if they are complaining,
I'm not in the parking lot.
Have you ever noticed the reaction
Let me call
towards
the authorities so they could address it. There's nothing else that you said. I don't mind. It's not me complaining. It's not like I
Can I give you some information?
Yeah, of course.
Went away sorrowful. Why was he so sorrowful?
This is a track. A gospel track.
No, I appreciate it though. Like
It's about Jesus, and that's why I'm here. I'm here to preach the gospel.
Like I said, I don't mind.
Okay.
It's like when customers start complaining, they come shut this mid-time. I let the situation go, and they come back. A management down. Let the cops tell me what to do in the situation.
Okay.
I don't want to do the wrong thing, give you the wrong answers. And I'm not calling because you're doing anything wrong, just to get the right answer. Can I do that?
That he would have to leave his God behind.
What's your name?
Yokas.
This rich young ruler left sorrowful.
I'm not saying you're a threat. I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong. I just don't know. Let me see what they have to say.
You're about to call them right now?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. They're already coming.
Want somebody called?
Yeah.
He left sorrowfully.
One of your people called.
In this interaction,
one of your people just called for you, so don't worry about it.
The guy that was with me?
Look, I don't know if he was with you or not.
No, the cart kid that came with me.
Somebody already called.
How you know?
Was a sign of
I didn't even know nobody called, to be honest with you. While I was walking,
don't even worry about it. Don't even call them. They're coming.
Powerful. More righteous he was.
I guarantee you, when you go back in there, you say, "Did you call the police?" Say, "Yeah."
Mark chapter 10, verse 20.
So they will have to tell me first. Like I said, I'm walking by inside helping a customer, and some customer pulled me over. Like, hey,
than for a rich
there's a guy
man to
outside.
enter into the kingdom of God.
Can you please check it out? Like when
I
they
think
started,
one of
and
the
it wasn't
things
just
about
one
money that
customer;
makes
it was like
become
two
a God
customers.
in people's life is because of the power it brings.
I mean, if you want to call them, it'd be 2 or 3 calls, but it would be ridiculous.
Powerful.
But they're already coming, man. So
I'm not saying you did anything wrong. You're
There's an amazing
respectful and
quote
nice,
I
so
heard
you're not really bothering me. Let me hear what the cop has to say first.
You better than most people. I can say that, you know.
I don't want to let.
But all I want to do is tell people about
and
Jesus.
I respect that. I don't mind.
Oh look, they're here already.
And our world is centered
Right there.
around money.
So
And I think this is just the way the devil.
If they say this is not my property, not
Because
your
he
first
wants
property, I'm just
people
gonna
to
walk
be so
off.
focused on
Apologize,
earthly possessions
and you do what you
that
gotta
they
do, okay?
forget to make eternal
Yes.
reservations
All right.
for when they meet God. You
There he
cannot
comes.
serve God and mammon. You cannot serve both God.
Dang, I didn't even. I was about to preach. I didn't even get to preach my message yet.
Like when I came outside, I heard the speakers. I'm like, there's nothing threatening.
You cannot
I gotta
Exactly.
address it. Somebody made me aware of it.
and also serve the adversary.
Dang, I didn't even preach my
But
message
more
yet.
specifically,
If you
in
say this
Matthew
not-
Oh, look, he's going back that
verse
direction.
24, Jesus uses the example of God and money.
Yeah, I get this all the time,
Matthew
brother.
6, verse 24.
Stupid, ridiculous
No one
junk.
can serve
I
two
don't
masters.
know, I don't mind. You know,
Either you will hate the one.
Yeah, if it was
and
blasting
love
loud
the other,
and
or
whatnot,
you will be
people, then it'd be
devoted to the
different.
money and establishment
and
when people
despise
come
the
up to me and be like, hey, there's
You
somebody
cannot
outside.
serve both God and money.
So you know Jesus?
Pastor,
Yeah, I'm not
I am
gonna say-
exactly
You're not
sure
religious, I
how
know.
can discern
Neither am I.
No, I wouldn't say I am. So when I was a little
One,
kid, no, of course
who
I
do
don't
you
have to. I had no
prioritize,
choice but to go with my
God
parents.
or
As I
money?
got older, you
Do
know,
you wake
school,
up and
work.
think about money?
Yeah, but I do
All
believe
you
in God.
think
Though,
about
it's
is
just.
money-making opportunities?
I'm one of his.
Two, are you controlled by
Sorry,
money?
my mom's calling. I'm not
An
gonna.
Go ahead,
example
go
of
ahead.
being controlled
You
by
got a
money
phone call? You-
is
ain't
if
nobody
you are
on
willing
here.
to
I'll
do
call
things
you
that
back.
go against the word of God to acquire more of it. Are you allowing money?
We living in
to
these days
dictate
and
your whole
times,
life
man.
Rather than
Wow.
So, I ask with no intrinsic or fixed value. It is not backed by
Hi, how you doing? What are you guys doing here?
Say again.
What are you guys doing here?
Oh well, he works with ShopRite.
ShopRite?
Yeah, I'm with the Soldiers for Christ global community from Long Beach, California. So
Okay. All right. And what are you doing out here today?
I'm just preaching the gospel.
Okay. All right. Just to let you know, we got a call, of a complaint of music. Obviously someone was.
Yeah, the customers went to him, and then he approached me, and they said, "Oh, go see what he's doing."
Okay.
So it wasn't a noise complaint or anyone felt threatened or anything like that. They just was like, "There's someone here."
Yeah.
Honestly, truthfully, it's because of what's being said.
Okay.
There are people that don't like Jesus. So,
Understand. All right. I have another officer who's going to come. We're just going to, get more information.
okay.
Like I was telling you, I don't mind him being here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure this is our property or not. Like you're saying, it may not be our property. So that's why I was gonna call you guys, but since
Okay.
somebody else already called, so I just
But
want to get your
him
opinion.
being over here, you guys have no problem with or anything?
Oh, it's because it was a complaint. Now it was a problem. Yeah, that's why.
Do you have ID on you or anything?
Yeah.
And what's with the whole getup?
Well, this is the tire of the ministry. I've had, before I wasn't wearing bulletproof vests, but now I have to because there have been people that have been trying to kill me.
Okay.
They have tried to kill me in the past, guns, whatnot, threats against my life. So I've been informed to put on the vest.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, absolutely, I don't need no weapons.
Okay.
I don't need no weapons.
Just gotta ask.
The Bible says, "No weapon formed against me shall prosper." So that's God's word. I'm holding to that.
Before I even.
I don't know if it's from you guys, but I just got a call saying that it was across from the Wawa, so probably someone over there.
Because I will make the call. They'll let me know,
Yeah.
so I will make the call back.
I'm just trying to deliver my message and then I'll be leaving. Like, I'm not being here for hours all day long or anything like that. I have several other locations I have to go to. About an hour, maybe 45 minutes. Oh, you gotta get one too.
If you want,
I don't think so.
Okay.
That's for you.
Thank you.
122. 122. What's your badge number?
378.
All right, 378, and there's another car coming.
You have a whole group that
Comes out and does this?
No, I just have somebody that oversees me.
Oh, okay.
So, I just gotta let them know who's here with me.
Yeah. Sounds
I can hear them in my earpiece. So. How you pronounce your last name?
Macheri.
Macheri 378 is with me right now. He's been nice. So actually, you know what? I should just go open radio. So this earpiece gets on my nerves. One, two, two, open radio. This delays the ministry. Because I could have been going in my message, could have been done. So. And I have Rivera with me. 161.
How you doing? Well, thank you. Okay. So dilemma is he's being a nuisance. Is what you're saying, right? He's on the property. He's on the property and he's complaining. And your explanation, I'm going to say, is.
Now let's take a step back for a moment. If you look at her body language, it's very demonic because she comes up and she makes these assumptions. So he's being a nuisance. You want him off the property. It's as if she's soliciting this from the store manager. Like she's telling him the storyline. Like, you're going to believe that he's a nuisance. You're going to agree with me when I say that he's on your property, even though that's not true. But anyways, we're making this story up. So as you can see, it's as if she talks right over me. Like I'm not even there. Like I'm a child and I don't exist. I have no say in the situation. This is very demonic. So then I begin to see, oh, we're dealing with this type of demon, this type of spirit. Oh yeah. Haven't seen this one in a long time. I'm just here to preach the gospel and deliver the message. That's it. Once I'm done, I'm gone. This is quasi property right here. Their property begins when I go into the pavement, and over there, as you can see the difference between over there and over here. So
if you
no one.
This is quasi property. Then who's the other half? Who's the other part?
Well, this is like public and private.
Right.
So it's like you can travel on it, and it's owned by someone. Mm-hmm. And who you think that someone is?
Mm-hmm. Who do you think we work for? Okay.
So it's not a noise issue. It's just they told him, who is that? Go check him out because someone over there. That's it. My assumption is it's what's being said over the speaker. That's it. You know.
You could be correct.
This is delaying the ministry right now.
It is, but it would actually be you delaying the ministry, not us.
How? I'm just here minding my own
property. So in order for something like this to function on, one would need a permit.
Oh man, what ordinance is that?
If you were just speaking to people and shouting, that's one thing. To have the loudspeaker and everything, that's something else.
What's the ordinance?
I can have my supervisor give you the ordinance.
Okay.
I don't know off the top of my head.
Okay.
But in order to have some public function with, I'm going to say loud entertainment, you would need a permit.
Okay. All right. So that's what you're assuming from the top of your head, and your supervisor's going to.
What I'm saying is, I am well aware. We've had other instances, and a permit was needed. I didn't know what the ordinance number was, and that I can get for you if you want the specific ordinance.
Okay. And if I need a permit, then I will pack up my belongings and go to wherever else I'm assigned to.
What's the wattage on your? What's the?
Honestly, I think it's around like 20.
20?
Yeah, because you see,
That's as high as you got it.
it tells you the wattage. Like, let me turn it on real quick. Let's see here.
tangible asset, such as gold or silver.
We gotta put it that loud.
To put your faith in money is to practically
It's at
put your
22.
faith in something.
It goes at 22 watts. And
Alright.
it tells you to watch it there and everything.
Ordinance book with him.
So you see Benjamin, right? See how one thing goes to another thing, to another thing, and to another thing. And you see, this is what I was warning him about in the beginning. I said, you shouldn't call them. Why? Because this was going to happen. It was going to lead to another thing, and then one thing will lead to another thing, and then the enemy will try to take full control of the situation. And as you can see, the enemy, he's working. He's working in the midst, but God is not going to let this go down and sink entirely. God's going to show up in this situation. But the enemy thinks he's winning, and he's using that female officer to try to accomplish a couple of things, because his objective is to crush the ministry. She can care less about the ministry. And he wants candidates like that. They are suitable for situations like this. This is the reason why you got to watch what vessels you're dealing with.
You guys still need me? I just have to make sure everything's good.
No.
You guys need me?
Are you good?
No, but just so we're clear, yes, it is somewhat private. You don't want him on your property. Okay.
Wow, Benjamin, you said that.
I had to.
You don't want me on the property?
All right.
Because it was not my property.
Go handle it from here then.
Wait for
Thank
it.
you.
So I have to. I'm in the best interest of the store and the customers.
Not in the interest of Jesus Christ.
Like I said, interest of the store and the customers. So if customers are still complaining, I have to address it. That's why I came out here. When I came out, I didn't come harsh at you. I didn't say, please get out.
I know you did. You
Did
did.
you have permission to be out here? You know, I was asked that question. I don't want to come off rude. I don't want to be wrong.
No, I'm just saying, like, everybody has a choice.
Yeah.
So it's being recorded that this is the choice that you made.
Exactly.
Because you know the store can just drop you anytime they want.
Yes, that's fine.
And then you'll have to deal with the repercussions of, oh, you removed the man of God from a property that God said. Oh.
Yes, sir.
All right, no, nothing against you, brother.
Pleasure.
God bless you. It's kind of interesting how the enemy strategically works. It's just one hand watching the other. You just see the chain reaction in real time. Just start packing up my stuff, right?
Yeah, because the permit is needed in order to have.
Well,
the
that's
speaker.
got to get verified first.
Yeah,
but if there's no permit needed, then there's no problem. Then we just go to something
I
else.
have to double check with our supervisor.
Okay,
Yeah.
no problem.
But it's mainly because of the speaker is why the permit is needed.
Wow.
So shit, that's what my coworker's finding out now. You know what the exact ordinance number is for you.
Well, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. So
112-8 sound production device.
Oh.
No person should cause, suffer, allow, or permit the operation of any sound production device in such a manner that the sound causes the property line and raises the total sound levels above neighborhood residential. So that's indicating that a permit is not allowed. A permit is not needed as long as you're not going over the sound property.
All right, Reese, stand by for a second. Stand by for a second. I'm gonna look this up. What is that ordinance number again? Okay. All right. Can you send me a link to that real quick so I can show one of the officers over here? Just send it to me by text real quick. Because right off the bat, you know, they're not for me right now. So They're looking for something in their ordinance that says that I need a permit.
The next question was, he says if he wanted to get a permit in order to do this, how would that?
Oh, it looks like they found some sort of permit that I need. Stand by for a second. 161 is Bravo 6 Victor, level 2.
All right.
Yes.
Are you done?
Yes, I'm.
Okay. So I spoke with my lieutenant. Actually, so the permit you can't get as personally, but as the organization, if you request a permit, you can speak to the Dean Battalion Monday morning and speak to him and see about how about you can get a permit. Right now, under the ordinance, what was it, 119? 112-9F, this using any audible device is unlawful.
112-9F?
F,
Did you see it for yourself?
He read it to me over the phone.
What did he say that it said?
Are you looking it up?
I got it right here.
You cannot use an audible device, basically, on public property. Now, if you want to work something out with ShopRite and they get a permit for you to do that once a few feet in, then you can do that. But as a private citizen, you can't get the permit. Under the church or under another business, you can request a permit, and you still would have to see Dean Battalion, the constable, Monday through Friday between, 8 to 4, I think. So, but that does not help you today. Today, you cannot be out here with an audible device. It is, we do have an ordinance on it, and we can issue a summons for it. I'm not looking to do that. I'd like to just advise you this is the circumstance.
I appreciate that.
Let you go.
But there's a problem. Because 112-9F does not say that. It says, self-contained portable non-vehicular music or sound production devices shall not be operated in a public space or a public right-of-way in such a manner as to be plainly audible at a distance of 50 feet in any direction from the operator between the hours of 8 a.m. and 10 p.m. So right now it's 12:39 p.m.,
So
which puts us
PM.
between 8 a.m. and 10 p.m. So I can use this.
In that frame, you said 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. and it's
Yes.
now 12:30, so you're in this.
Yes.
And it can't be heard more than 50 feet.
More than 50
this
feet.
can be heard more than 50 feet, clearly, if people are complaining from over there and to ShopRite.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is turn it down then, right? That's what I will have to do. Is it your lieutenant lying to you? Which one is it?
I don't believe my lieutenant is lying to me.
He just told you that I could not be out here using an audible device, but yet the ordinance says I can.
No, the order says it has to be lower. You can't hear it.
But he told you I couldn't do it.
Here to there. So you'd have to be a lot lower than you are. So I don't know who you're going to achieve.
But he told you that I couldn't do it.
We want to play on words here?
Sure. We can play on words. Flip that tape back. 112-9F?
F,
Did you see it for yourself?
He read it to me over the phone.
What did he say that it said?
Are you looking it up?
I got it right here.
You cannot use an audible device, basically, on public property.
112-9F?
F,
Did you see it for yourself?
He read it to me over the phone.
What did he say that it said?
Are you looking it up?
I got it right here.
You cannot use an audible device, basically, on public property. We want to play on words here?
I'm not playing on words. You just told me.
50 feet is what you said it says. So 50 feet would be here to that sign.
But no, I'm talking about what your lieutenant said.
He pretty much read off to me what you just said, yes.
So if he read off to you what I just said, then where does I can't use a speaker?
If you're really honestly here for the Lord, you're being combative for no reason. They don't want you here. We're asking you to go, but you want to challenge it all. So you want to force your preaches onto people. Is that the right way to do it? Is that what is in the Bible? That's what the Lord tells you to do? Is that why we're here? Because right now you seem to just want to be combative and fight to get your point across, and what you're doing is disturbing people.
Wow. Like, she just completely came out of uniform, completely unprofessional. She knew she was wrong. She got caught in a lie. That's why you keep seeing the head go down. It's all signs and triggers of a liar. She got caught lying. And now her main thing, or should I say her main theme, is to attack me. So now I gotta stand there and take these fiery darts straight to the face, straight to the head. It's like a rat being caught in a corner. And as soon as they know they're caught and they got no other way out, the first thing these people start doing, they say start attacking you, and then they'll sit there and say that you're the problem. You're wrong. They will accuse you of everything that they are. I'm telling you, don't be surprised. These people exist.
Is that what is in the Bible? That's what the Lord tells you to do? Is that why we're here?